Any other question, guys? Or we start with our chapter biomolecules? आशीष, we don't know ना बेटा, अभी तक तो तुम लोग ट्रेन हो जाने चाहिए ना कि रिजल्ट्स आने में एक दिन नहीं लगता, कभी 2 दिन 3 दिन 4 दिन लग सकते हैं. Probably by Wednesday evening or Thursday evening you should be getting your result. Okay आशीष? चलो, so we start with biomolecules, guys. And I hope everyone is clear. ये संडे का जो TWT है, that is biomolecules, and whatever we are able to do by this week. Okay, I suppose I have 1 more 2 hours का session with you guys. तो आज के लिए मैंने बोला था you people were expected to complete the, कौन सा वाला लिंक मैंने बताया था, हमने थर्ड लिंक तक I suppose नहीं सेकंड लिंक तक किया है, थर्ड लिंक जस्ट शुरू किया था. Yes, so आज का हमारा मोटिव है that we finish third link and at least do half of fourth link also. So I had asked you guys to see the fourth link as well, and I hope everyone has seen that, which deals with the biomolecule proteins. ठीक है, तो जो भी तुम्हारा इस संडे का TWT है that is up till proteins. Okay, चलो, so I suppose हमने lipids शुरू कर दिया था. Remind me guys, last time हमने कहाँ तक discussion रोका था, where we had stopped or from where I have to begin? We had started with lipids. Yes, Aditi. Yes, Sanchita. We have to start with fatty acid, बच्चा, कि we had finished fatty acids. I suppose we have to start with fatty acid. Very correct. Thank you, Aditi. Chalo. So we have till now revised the first biomolecules. Yes, Anna. I have to start with fatty acid. We finished the first biomolecules, that is carbohydrates. We saw carbohydrates divided into 3 categories: monosaccharides, oligosaccharide, and polysaccharide. Whenever we study any biomolecule, the 2 things we need to know very much in detail is structure, function. These are 2 things we need to know a lot about. ठीक है, स्ट्रक्चर जरूरी नहीं है हमको हर बायोमोलिक्यूल का स्ट्रक्चर बायोलॉजी में पढ़ना पड़ेगा, बट आई हैव टोल्ड यू यू आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इट्स स्ट्रक्चरल डिटेल व्हेन यू कवर दिस चैप्टर इन केमिस्ट्री. बट हियर एंड देयर एज पर NCERT जितने भी स्ट्रक्चर्स दिए हैं, आई हैव ट्राइड टू गिव यू मोर ओनली, एंड दैट टू इन अ इजियर मैनर टू बी रिमेंबर्ड. सो बेस्ड अपॉन दैट वी हैड फिनिश्ड, हमने फर्स्ट बायोमोलिक्यूल कार्बोहाइड्रेट खत्म कर दिया था. We had started with the second biomolecule, lipids. Is lipids truly a macromolecule? No. Very correct, Pratham. उसको तुम true macromolecule बोल ही नहीं सकते. क्यों नहीं बोल सकते? Because molecular weight of lipid is less than 800 Daltons. Yes, they are considered to be macromolecule. They were a part of the retentate fraction, that's why they are considered macromolecule. Lipids are truly not macromolecules. They are organic, they are primary metabolites, highly essential for the survival of organism. Does lipids means fats? Ki fats means lipids? Does lipid means fat? Ki fat means lipid? Which statement should I consider correct? Fat means lipids, because all fats are lipid, all lipids are not fats. Means I can say lipid is a bigger umbrella. Under that, one of the type of lipid is fat, which is the major type of lipid. But here and there, many places you will see lipid, fat दोनों को एक साथ ही बोला जाता है. Are lipids polymers ki non-polymers? They are not polymers. Sana, I saw your question, बेटा, कि मैम हमको लिपिड को क्या बोलना चाहिए? मैक्रोमोलिक्यूल बोलना चाहिए, माइक्रोमोलिक्यूल बोलना चाहिए? Okay. It depends upon the way the statement has been put forward in the question, and accordingly you will decide. अगर उन्होंने ये बोला कि molecular weight wise lipid, तो obviously you will select it as less than 800 Daltons or micromolecule. If they are considered to be, so then you are considered to be आया, तो you have to consider it as a macromolecule. See, so your answer statement wise will differ. Okay, Sana? So everyone keep it in mind कि lipids truly they are not macromolecule, they are considered to be macromolecule. Why their molecular weight is less than 800 Dalton? Because they are not like a chain of biomolecule, they are not polymers. We have seen lipids are esters. Ester is a type of bond which is made between the hydroxy group and the acidic group. Okay, so they are esters of alcohol and fatty acid. The most commonly used alcohol found in lipid I had mentioned was glycerol. Glycerol का IUPAC name is, how many carbon are present in glycerol guys? Glycerol में कितने carbon atoms है? There are 3 carbon atoms. Very correct Himanshu. It is referred as trihydroxypropane. There are 3 OH, means 1 OH on each carbon. This OH is the functional group, so it will chemically react. Okay, it can be connected to fatty acid. So minimum, how many fatty acid can be esterified to glycerol? Minimum 1. Maximum how many can be esterified? 3. क्यों? Because उसके पास 3 OH group है. So let us see this, the second component of lipid, what we refer as fatty acid. क्यों नाम रखा acid? It's a organic compound. It's a hydrocarbon chain, means carbon, carbon, carbon. But in the end, it will end with COOH group, a acidic group. इसके लिए इस बायोमोलिक्यूल का नाम हम क्या रखते हैं? Fatty acid. Everywhere the valency is satisfied by hydrogen, you can say. So in a fatty acid, the formula of fatty acid we had seen is CnH2nO2. मोनोसैकेराइड से अलग है. मोनोसैकेराइड में जितना कार्बन है उतना ऑक्सीजन है, बट लिपिड्स में, फैटी एसिड में ऐसा नहीं होता. कार्बन चेन कैन बी वेरी लॉन्ग, बट ऑक्सीजन इज ऑलवेज 2. In fact, I had mentioned carbon chain कितना, how much N would be? Very correct, Adhar. Minimum 2 to maximum 20, you can say. But most commonly existing fatty acid in nature is with C16, C18, C20. So later the examples also of fatty acid which I had shared with you is with, very correct Hinanshu, C16 यानी कि palmitic acid. What does C20 means guys? What is the name of fatty acid? C20, H40, O2. क्या नाम दिया था उसको हमने? Arachidic acid. Very correct Athar. C18, H36O2. What is the name of this fatty acid? Stearic acid. Very correct Siddharth. तो over here नाम है तो याद रखना पड़ेगा. Palmitic acid, stearic acid, arachidic acid. But these all acids bear which type of acid? Palmitic, stearic, arachidic. What type of fatty acids are they? Saturated. We have 2 types of fatty acids, saturated and unsaturated. Saturated with what? Packed with what? Means if their valency is satisfied by hydrogen, okay, they are called as saturated. Means nowhere they are having a double bond. The moment you put a double bond over here, ठीक है, अभी मैंने यहाँ पर एक डबल बॉन्ड डाल दिया, तो ये कार्बन के पास 5 वैलेंसी, इसके पास 5 बॉन्ड्स तो कार्बन बना नहीं सकता, उसकी तो 4 ही वैलेंसी है. तो you have to remove a pair of hydrogen. Now each carbon is with 4 bonds, you can say. This type of fatty acid with 1 double bond or more than 1 double bond, very correct Ikra, we refer them as unsaturated fatty acid. So you need to know what is a fatty acid. I repeat again, they are organic biomolecule with an empirical formula CnH2nO2, where N is in the range of 2 to 20, you can say. More commonly existing in nature is this type of fatty acid. Certain properties also of fatty acids I have told you. Fatty acids are majorly Acha, yes, Meenakshi, they are amphipathic in nature. When I use this particular term, amphipathic, amphi यानी कि dwell, हमने amphibia में भी देखा था. क्यों उनको amphibian बुलाया था? Because they are seen in, they need dwell, habitat, पानी भी चाहिए, land भी चाहिए. यहाँ पर term amphi, dwell मतलब what? What dwell nature? Very correct. They are polar and non-polar. Polar means something which is hydro. Polar मतलब hydro. No Hinanshu. Polar means water loving. तो water loving यानी कि hydrophilic. बेटा phobic. Phobic यानी कि phobia. डर लगना. Okay. So that is hating. Non-polar is hydrophobic. बट अगर इन दोनों में से मेरे को चूज करना पड़े कि फैटी एसिड्स आर मेजरली व्हाट, they are majorly polar ki non-polar, hydrophilic ki hydrophobic. Now what you will select? A major part of fatty acid is, no Sarvesh, they are not majorly polar. No Athar, they are majorly non-polar. This whole part is non-polar, only this much part is polar. Now how do you decide polarity? Okay, anything, whenever a biomolecule is having oxygen or nitrogen or phosphorus, then that particular part becomes polar. तो ये तो सिर्फ हाइड्रोकार्बन चेन है ना, सिर्फ कार्बन एंड हाइड्रोजन. So this much part of fatty acid is non-polar, water hating. This part is having oxygen, so this part can dissolve in water. This cannot. So major part is water repelling, another part is water loving. This characteristic in chemistry you will see makes fatty acids, make fats an integral part of soaps and detergents also. And this characteristic makes our fatty acids to be utilized, make our lipids to be utilized as integral part of our cell membranes. Okay, so that the side facing the outer medium is also polar, the side facing the inner medium is also polar. Yes, Athar. Soap is a lipid. One of the major ingredient of every soap and detergent is fats. It is lipids in it. Because at the same time, see, just imagine, अगर तुमने ऐसा soap लिया होता जो सिर्फ water loving है, the moment you put it in something, it would dissolve, na? तो soap कहाँ पर चला जाएगा? Are you getting it? So major part of the soap is water hating, but with time, does the soap get completely dissolved? है ना? धीरे धीरे वो dissolve होगा. So it is used as a better cleansing agent. Okay. In biology, with respect to forms of life, this particular characteristic of fatty acid is utilized in making the cell membrane ka structure. You will study about cell, the unit of life, later in a chapter detail. पर तुमने लोअर स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ा ही होगा ना कि एवरी सेल मेम्ब्रेन, प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन, माइटोकॉन्ड्रियल मेम्ब्रेन, इट इज अ lipid bilayer structure. There are two layers which makes the cell membrane. Okay, and that is because of the amphipathic nature of lipids, that is fatty acid. Samjha sabhi ko? So here I have given you the structure, and this is one of the important property of fatty acid. If we go to the types of fatty acid, which we have already studied, there are two types of fatty acid we had seen: saturated and unsaturated. The one with one or more double bond. There is never a triple bond. 3 times double bond can be there, but at a time triple bond will never be there. So unsaturated means one or more double bond, then it is unsaturated. No double bond at all, then it is saturated fatty acid. हमने saturated का दूसरा नाम क्या रखा था? Saturated is also called as dispensable, or something which is dispensable will be referred as essential ki non-essential. Correct, Humaira? It is non-essential. So does that mean, ध्यान से सुनो, हाँ, does that mean we don't need saturated fatty acid as an organism? हमको इसकी जरूरत नहीं है? Is it so? No. We need saturated fatty acid. फिर क्यों नाम रखा non essential कि हमको ये नहीं चाहिए? Very correct, इकरा. हमको ये हमारे फूड में नहीं चाहिए. It should not come from outside. बाहर से भी नहीं लोगे तो चलेगा. क्यों चलेगा? Because our body, our cells know the mechanism to prepare saturated fatty acid on its own. हम खुद से हमारे लिए saturated fatty acid बना सकते हैं. So it is not essential to be present in food. इसके लिए इसको नॉन एसेंशियल बोला. अदरवाइज प्लीज बी वेरी क्लियर कि सैचुरेटेड को हम नॉन एसेंशियल इसके लिए नहीं बोलते कि हमको ये नहीं चाहिए. नहीं, हमको ये चाहिए जिंदा रहने के लिए. एवरी ऑर्गेनिज्म रिक्वायर्स सैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड. It is referred non-essential because it should not be present. It is not necessary to be present in a food because body knows the mechanism to make saturated fatty. हम कहाँ से बना सकते हैं? See, कोई भी fatty acid हो तो it is a compound of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So any other biomolecule like amino acid, like monosaccharide, like nitrogenous bases, if they are present in excess, body has the mechanism to convert them into saturated fatty acid. In fact, we also know to convert unsaturated to सैचुरेटेड. ठीक है, अनसैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड को हम सैचुरेटेड में कन्वर्ट करना जानते हैं. व्हाट प्रोसेस इट विल बी? हाइड्रोजिनेशन की डिहाइड्रोजिनेशन. द प्रोसेस बाय व्हिच unsaturated gets converted to saturated. Hydrogenation, because you are adding hydrogen ना. Unsaturated में डबल बॉन्ड है, तुमको अगर डबल बॉन्ड हटाना है so that it becomes saturated, what you have to do? You have to add hydrogen to it. Am I correct? So body knows this mechanism. Animal body knows the mechanism to convert unsaturated to saturated by hydrogenation. We cannot convert saturated to unsaturated. इसके लिए हमको unsaturated fatty acid बनाना नहीं आता. But is my voice lagging a lot? Is it so? Because my net shows 100% bandwidth. It's proper. Okay. Unsaturated का दूसरा नाम क्या होगा? Indispensable. Essential means we need to take up unsaturated fatty acid in our food. It is indispensable. चाहिए ही चाहिए. Highly essential. Because body doesn't know the mechanism to make unsaturated fatty acid. But in other organism or artificially, we can convert saturated to unsaturated. What will be the process of converting saturated to unsaturated? अरे बेटा अथर, in the link I have told, understood? यहाँ पर भी मैं बोल रही हूँ, मैम you said that the link that both can be converted. Yes, यहाँ भी मैं बोल रही हूँ ना, सैचुरेटेड को अनसैचुरेटेड, अनसैचुरेटेड को सैचुरेटेड दोनों में कर सकते हो. My question was हम क्या कर सकते हैं? समझा अथर? In animals can we convert saturated to unsaturated? Is it that possible? अगर ऐसा होता अथर तो we would have made unsaturated on our own. अगर ये हम अपने आप से बना सकते हैं, will I call unsaturated essential की non essential then? समझा बेटा? So artificially or in other organism, depending from organism to organism, both the conversion are possible. Saturated to unsaturated by dehydrogenation, unsaturated to saturated by hydrogenation. Being an animal, what we can do? क्या हम दोनों कर सकते हैं कि कोई एक? No, we can do only hydrogenation. Means we can convert unsaturated to saturated. अब समझा अथर? Or everyone clear? Why this is called non-essential and why this is called as essential. ठीक है? So the major difference is in double bond. Without double bond, with at least one or more double bond. Then we had seen their natural state. any matter, there are three states of matter: solid, liquid, gas. Okay. The state in which they exist at room temperature. Let me consider the room temperature at 20 degrees centigrade. Saturated fatty acid exists at room temperature in the form of solid, liquid or gas. They are solid. Okay. At room temperature, they are solid in state. So this is their physical feature. तुम देख सकते हो. And unsaturated fatty acid, they are liquid in state. So you can compare one of their physical property, their melting point. Okay. Solid will have higher melting point की lower. Obviously higher because वो solid state का है. ये तो already liquid है. तो obviously इसका melting point would be lower. Why we need to remember this, or I can have this to understand an application. See, parachute oil, it's a coconut oil. ठीक है, जनरली ब्रांड जो भी हम लेते हैं हेयर ऑयल पैराशूट का, इट इज अ कोकोनट ऑयल. At room temperature, during summer, during autumn, during spring or any season, when the temperature is more than 20 degrees centigrade, you will see always it is liquid in state. But now during winter season, it freezes, or at least it starts solidifying. अब तुम तेल को निकालो, it comes as white granules, means it is undergoing solidification. Are you getting why? Because the temperature has become reduced. So this is its physical property, I can say. तो क्या क्या हमने कंपेयर किया? नो डबल बॉन्ड प्रेजेंट, नॉन एसेंशियल, नॉट रिक्वायर्ड इन फूड बिकॉज बॉडी कैन प्रिपेयर ऑन इट्स ओन. एसेंशियल, इट हैज टू बी सप्लाइड फ्रॉम आउटसाइड. It exists in solid state at room temperature. This is liquid, so this has high melting point, this has low melting point. But we not just use saturated or unsaturated fatty acid. We should take something in our diet which will act as sources of these fatty acids. So tell me, if I tell you a source like vegetable oil, okay, जैसे ही मैंने टर्म यूज किया प्लांट या वेजिटेबल ऑयल, इट विल बी रिच विद अनसैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड. उसमें होगा सैचुरेटेड भी, बट ज्यादा क्या होगा? अनसैचुरेटेड. तभी तो ऑयल कौन से स्टेट का है? लिक्विड स्टेट का है. So all vegetable oils, they are good, they are excellent source of unsaturated fatty acid. So if I have sources from animals, we are also animal, so any fat or lipid obtained from animal is a source majorly of saturated. That's why animal fats are what in state? Solid in state, like cheese, ghee, butter. All this would be laden with saturated fatty acid. So taking oil in your diet, खाने में ऑयल का यूज होना, is it healthy कि unhealthy? Using oil in your diet, healthy, तुमको चाहिए ही चाहिए. Are you getting it? You require oil. हाँ, excess नहीं. इकरा, correct. It is healthy but not excessive. ज्यादा लोगे तो क्या होगा? जितना ज्यादा तुम ऑयल लोगे उसमें उतना ज्यादा तुम अनसैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड ले रहे हो. तुम बोलोगे मैडम अनसैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड तो अच्छा है, ये हमको चाहिए. अरे बट जितना ज्यादा लोगे, बॉडी जितना यूज कर सकती है उतना यूज करेगी. बाकी को किस में कन्वर्ट कर देगी? Saturated fatty acids में. Are you getting it? So oil is healthy, guys. Remember, excess of oil is not healthy. So with that knowledge, is cheese healthy ki unhealthy? Unhealthy. We should not consume cheese because it is laden with the fatty acid which body already know how to prepare. But we love our food rich with cheese, ghee, butter. Why is that? क्यों हम लोग को खाने में चीज, घी, बटर ये बहुत अच्छा लगता है? It is tasty. किसी एक जन का क्वेश्चन रह गया है, and that student is asking मैम my question. किसका क्वेश्चन रह गया? I try to go through parallelly all question. Please post it again because now the question has gone much above. Mine. प्रथम वापस से डाल वो क्वेश्चन. ये तो संकेत का है. if unsaturated fatty acid is not converted into saturated, so what will happen to us? अरे बेटा, nothing will happen. Unsaturated को हम convert करना जानते हैं, तो हम convert करते हैं संकेत. Okay, and we store that, and that is stored in the body as excess fats. Pratham, what about flesh? What about flesh? What about fish? You are asking. Fish is the only animal whose oil is rich with unsaturated fatty acid. That's why in majority of Asian countries, not India, other Asian countries like, Thailand bollo, Malaysia bollo, China bollo, all these places, they use vegetable oil, but they largely use fish oil, okay, because that is rich with unsaturated fatty acid. Ma'am, but cheese is also good for our health to some. Yes, Dhruv. Cheese nowadays, which is getting processed and produced, ना उसमें unsaturated fatty acids भी डालते हैं, but जितना डालोगे ना वो liquid state का हो जाएगा, and to store them becomes very difficult. Cheese is a good source of calcium, guys. See, when we say cheese, ghee, butter, since these are animal sources, na, they are good source of calcium. They are good for calcium, proteins, but they are bad for fats, you can say. So cheese excess amount में या butter या ghee excess amount में कभी नहीं लेना चाहिए. Ikra, how it is leading to cardiovascular problem or high blood pressure? Can we study that in next chapter, circulation? ठीक है, we will study in circulation all the diseases that happen because of such irregularities when we are taking so much amount of lipids in our diet. Okay, चलो. तो sources समझ में आया. Function, okay. As I told you, body needs both of them. हमको saturated fatty acids भी चाहिए, हमको unsaturated भी चाहिए, दोनों चाहिए जिंदा रहने के लिए. Function. This type of fatty acid, very correct. It is stored in the body as reservoir of energy. जो भी हम बॉडी में फैट स्टोर करते हैं ना, that fats is rich with saturated fatty acid. We have already seen in which tissue it is getting stored, guys. कहाँ हम इसको इतना इकट्ठा करके रखते हैं? Adipose tissue. So fats is necessary for our body. It is reservoir of energy. Future में जब we require more energy to act as an insulator. प्रथम areolar नहीं, adipose tissue. To act as insulator, shock absorber, multiple things. So as a reservoir of energy, we are storing saturated fatty acids in fats. Unsaturated is mainly used as a structural component. Means making cell membrane, nuclear membrane, mitochondrial membrane. तो वहां जो fatty acid लगता है, that is unsaturated. Consuming butter or yes, Sana, consuming butter is healthy ki unhealthy? Obviously unhealthy. Butter definitely is a good source of calcium, but butter is rich with lot of saturated fatty acid. Excess में वो हम नहीं लेना चाहिए. So in little amount it is okay, okay, but थोड़ा सा भी ज्यादा हो गया तो it is very much unhealthy. Clear? Last we had seen where examples. यहाँ हमने C16 दिया palmitic acid. If here I write C16 with one double bond, then what is the example? Yes, Ikra, lipid bilayer membrane is of unsaturated fatty acid, because I told you, na, unsaturated fatty acids are used as structural component. Yes, C16 with one double bond is palmitoleic acid. C18 you have told me is stearic acid. But C18 with one double bond, उसको नाम क्या दिया हमने? Oleic acid. C18 with two double bond, उसको नाम क्या दिया हमने? Linoleic acid. C18 with three double bond, उसको नाम क्या दिया? Linolenic acid. नाम ध्यान से रखना, हाँ, स्पेलिंग याद करना. सिर्फ एक N का डिफरेंस है. 2 double bond linoleic, 3 double bond linolenic fatty acid. Last we saw example of C20 arachidic acid. हमने directly C20 में 4 double bonds देखे. That is arachidonic acid. I can collectively refer these three. Linoleic, arachidonic as PUFA. Other example of PUFA you can say is omega-3 fatty acid, which is in abundance in fish, cod liver oil also. Okay. PUFA, which is very much essential, which is very much required in our diet, because इसको हमको बनाना नहीं आता. Full form of PUFA. FA मतलब fatty acid, U मतलब unsaturated. Yes, Hinanshu. Polyunsaturated fatty acid. तो इसको क्या बुला सकते हैं? ओलिक एसिड एंड पामिटोलिक एसिड को मूफा. हमको ज्यादा क्या लगता है, विच इज मोर एसेंशियल, मूफा की पूफा? विच इज मोर एसेंशियल इन अवर डाइट? पूफा. ओके, so as an advertisement na, every government has made it mandatory for every food company, packaged food, anything, ठीक है, to show the nutritional status, composition. So even vegetable oil na, on that container you will always see how much percentage of PUFA is there, and the rating, the cost of the oil will be high or low depending upon the percentage of PUFA. That's why we mostly consider olive oil as best oil for health, because it is rich with PUFA. It doesn't contain cholesterol. Oil never contains cholesterol. अथर कोई भी वेजिटेबल ऑयल में कभी कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं होता. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ एडवर्टाइजमेंट ना, कि हमारे ऑयल में कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं है तो हमारा ऑयल हेल्दी है, एक कोकोनट ऑयल में भी नहीं रहेगा, जबकि कोकोनट ऑयल का प्राइस सबसे कम रहता है. आर यू गेटिंग इट? Why oil, vegetable oil can never have cholesterol? वो सफोला का हो, वो राइस ब्रांड ऑयल हो, वो ऑलिव ऑयल हो, कोई भी ब्रांड का ऑयल हो. अरे these are animal, these are plant products. Plants don't make cholesterol. Only animals will make cholesterol. So it's like public is getting, fooled कि हाँ, अरे ये ऑयल अच्छा है क्योंकि इसमें कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं है. अरे किसी भी वेजिटेबल ऑयल में कभी कोलेस्ट्रॉल हो ही नहीं सकता, until and unless the source is animal. Can I say cheese is naturally rich with cholesterol? Can I say that? Obviously भर भर के चीज में, बटर में और घी में कोलेस्ट्रॉल है. Why? Because these are all animal product. तो तुमको क्यों कोलेस्ट्रॉल? इज कोलेस्ट्रॉल रिक्वायर्ड बाय आवर बॉडी? क्या हमको जिंदा रहने के लिए कोलेस्ट्रॉल चाहिए? यस, मिल्क आल्सो विल हैव कोलेस्ट्रॉल. वेरी करेक्ट प्रथम. अरे ये सारे तो मिल्क प्रोडक्ट्स ही है ना बेटा. संकेत, do we need cholesterol for survival or not? Yes, we require cholesterol. Cholesterol is very important. But क्या हम खुद से कोलेस्ट्रॉल बना रहे हैं? हम अपना कोलेस्ट्रॉल खुद से बनाते हैं, हमारे लिवर में हम ये काम कर रहे हैं. So why doctors tell you चीज मत खाओ ज्यादा, बटर मत खाओ, घी मत खाओ इतना? क्यों? Especially to those people who are suffering from cardiovascular diseases, because already body has its own cholesterol preparation mechanism. Why you have to take excess of cholesterol from outside? पहले से ही तुमको heart related disorder है, blood vessel related disorder है due to excess cholesterol. So the first thing they will say is to cut short the cholesterol from outside. Yasha, cod liver oil will be also having cholesterol. Clear? But it is also rich supplier of PUFA, polyunsaturated fatty acid, and that fatty acid is omega-3, which is considered to be very important for the functioning of neurons. Okay, so everyone clear with fatty acid? So we discussed both the components which make the lipids. Now we will move on to different types of lipid. इसके ऊपर कोई क्वेश्चन है, कोई डाउट है तो पूछो. Nothing? Can we move ahead? चलो. नहीं, yes, basically means dispensable, means नहीं होगा तो भी चलेगा, something which can be avoided. Okay, if it is indispensable, नहीं मतलब चाहिए, highly essential. I suppose there is some problem with my net now. Am I seen? Am I heard now properly? Yes. Okay. Now we will do quickly the different types of lipids. Sanchita, what you are asking, beta? Ma'am, it means that fatty acids are important, but excess fatty acid is not important. Sanchita, क्या हम खाने में फैटी एसिड ले रहे हैं बेटा? नहीं, हम अपने खाने में लिपिड्स लेते हैं, फैट्स लेते हैं जिसके अंदर फैटी एसिड है. सो ऑल फैटी एसिड्स आर रिक्वायर्ड. संचिता, ओनली थिंग कि हमारे खाने में अगर सैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड नहीं भी होगा तो चलेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि दैट फैटी एसिड वी कैन मेक. समझा बेटा? All type of fatty acids we require, saturated, unsaturated. Only thing कि saturated खाने में नहीं होगा तो चलेगा, because our body knows the mechanism to prepare its own saturated fatty acid. That's why we refer saturated fatty acid as non-essential or dispensable. Dispensable means avoidable. वो नहीं लेंगे तो भी चलेगा. समझा बेटा? चलो. Next part we will quickly do is the types of lipids. How many types of lipids broadly I have told you are there? Very correct, Siddhant. 3 types of lipid. Simple, compound or what you can also refer as conjugated, complex, and last you can say is derived lipids. ठीक है? Which lipid, ध्यान से सुनो मेरा question, which lipid cannot undergo further hydrolysis? Sorry, which lipid, I'm so sorry, which lipid on hydrolysis will yield alcohol and fatty acids only? Simple means simple are compounds of fatty acids and alcohol. This one, besides fatty acid, alcohol, they have some additional functional group conjugated attached to it. इसके लिए इसको नाम रखा है compound या conjugated fatty acid. Derive को तुम further hydrolyze नहीं कर सकते. Why? Because as the name suggests, it is derivative. मतलब सिंपल लिपिड, कंपाउंड लिपिड, उसके इंटरमीडिएट से तुमने कोई डिराइव्ड लिपिड बनाया है, तो जरूरी नहीं है कि डिराइव्ड लिपिड में फैटी एसिड हो, उसमें फैटी एसिड का कोई दूसरा वर्जन, कोई दूसरा फॉर्म होगा. समझा सभी को? सो देयर आर 3 broad types, categories of lipid. The one which on breakdown gives only fatty acids and alcohol, we refer them as simple lipid. The one on hydrolysis gives fatty acid, alcohol, and some additional compound. When it is compound or conjugated, derivatives or intermediates of simple and compound lipid, we refer them as derived lipid. Okay, simple lipid. Okay, most common example of simple lipid we can say is diglycerides. उससे पहले I'm sorry, monoglycerides, diglyceride, but maximum is triglyceride. ठीक है? As the name suggests, इन सब में ग्लिसरॉल है, but if it is with 1 fatty acid, monoglyceride, 2 fatty acid, diglyceride, 3 fatty acid, triglyceride. Okay? इन तीनों में से which one is called as fats? Monoglyceride, diglyceride की triglyceride. You refer triglycerides as fats or what you call it as neutral fats. तो triglyceride का फॉर्मूला हमने इसको कैसे बनाया? Can anyone tell me this is the formula of? This is formula of what? ये क्या बनाया मैंने? This is structure of glycerol. Okay. So glycerol का OH can be esterified with a fatty acid. सो फैटी एसिड हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं, इसमें एक COH ग्रुप होना चाहिए एंड ऐसा हाइड्रोकार्बन चेन हुआ, राइट. दिस हाइड्रोकार्बन चेन कैन बी मैक्सिमम C19, मिनिमम C1. देखो हाँ, यहाँ मैंने C1 और C19 क्यों बोला, बिकॉज आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट हाइड्रोकार्बन चेन, आई एम नॉट इंक्लूडिंग द COH ग्रुप. So rather than drawing this long hydrocarbon chain, if I just write R group, this R simply means hydrocarbon. Yes, Athar. COH को हम actually कैसे लिखते हैं, COOH group is written as C double bond O and like this we write. ठीक है, C की वैलेंस से देखो 1 2 3 4, 4 डबल बॉन्ड हो गए इसके पास. So here esterification occurs between the OH group because this is the functional group here and इसका COH group का ये H निकाल दो. Means while making bond, what is getting lost? A water molecule is released and a bond will be made over here. This bond is ester. What can you call this reaction also as? This is synthesis reaction which involves a loss of water molecule. Dehydration synthesis reaction. तो ऐसा करके अब जो बॉन्ड बनेगा, ये OH गया, ये H गया, तो can I say अब this O is getting connected. So this bond COC, ये क्या बॉन्ड हुआ, इस बॉन्ड को हमने नाम क्या दिया, what can you call this bond as? Polar. Ikra? Ester. We refer this bond as a ester bond. समझा सभी को? एंड ये वाला संकेत वापस से बताओ. चल ठीक है. This molecule, what can you call this molecule now as? Is it glycerol? Is it a lipid now? Is it any longer glycerol ki lipid? अब ये lipid बन गया. And which type of simple lipid now, बच्चा? ये कौन सा simple lipid हुआ? Will I call this lipid as? इसको मैं fat बुलाऊं? हाँ आशीष, ये fats कैसे हुआ? Fats का मतलब है ट्राइग्लिसराइड. यहाँ मैंने कितने फैटी एसिड लगाया, अभी तक एक ही लगाया ना उसको. तो this is which type of lipid? It's a monoglyceride. मैं एक और एक फैटी एसिड लगा सकती हूँ, ये OH भी अटैच हो सकता है. वापस से मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ. संकेत देखो, this is COOH group of another fatty acid, second fatty acid trying to getting esterified. वो टाइम पर ये OH और ये H गायब हो गया because water molecule is lost. So again this O is going to connect these two carbon. तो एक second ester bond बनाया between OH of this and COH of this. Now this molecule will be called as, अब समझा संकेत, अब इसको नाम क्या दोगे? This is a diglyceride. अब आशीष समझा तो, this is now a diglyceride. ऐसा, can I convert it into triglyceride also? Is triglyceride also possible? Yes. एक और एक fatty acid लगा दो इसमें. तो अब ये क्या बन गया? एक ट्राइग्लिसराइड. So fats, अब fats बना. So while making fats, now tell me, while making fats, how many molecule of glycerol did I use? Hinanshu? Yasha? I used 3 molecules of glycerol. I used only 1 molecule of glycerol. How many molecules of fatty acid did I use? 3. तो यहाँ देखो, ट्राई का मतलब है 3 fatty acid getting esterified with 1 molecule of glycerol. That's why you call it as triglyceride or commonly referred as fats. So now I am asking in another way. 1 molecule of fat, ध्यान से सुनो, 1 molecule of fat on hydrolysis, breakdown in presence of water, will give you One molecule of fat on hydrolysis will give you, what will be your product? Alcohol. Ikra, kitna fatty acid? Pura likh. Very correct, Athar. One molecule of glycerol and 3 molecule of fatty acid. समझा सभी को? Is everyone clear? What is simple lipid? What is triglyceride? What is monoglyceride? What is diglyceride? यहाँ पर while making triglyceride, how many ester bonds are formed? 3 ester bonds are formed. So how many molecules of water are lost? 3 molecules of water are lost. So when you are trying to break again this ester bond to get glycerol and fatty acid, how many molecules of water will be required? 3 molecules of water will be required. Samjha? So when you are making the ester bond, it is dehydration synthesis reaction. When you are breaking this ester bond, it is hydrolysis reaction. Clear? यहाँ पर जो मैंने fats बनाया है, this fat molecule, I have written RRR, which indicates that all fatty acids are same. ठीक है? But if I write this as R1, R2, R3, then that indicates that these are different fatty acids, right? अब थोड़ा सोच करके बताओ. We have fats in animals, है ना? We make our own fats. We have fats in plants also. Now tell me, if I am taking animal fats, this fatty acid is gonna be saturated ki unsaturated? More saturated. Very correct. If I am talking about plants fats, now these fatty acids would be unsaturated more, saturated less. तो याद रखो, फैट्स में, ट्राइग्लिसराइड में दोनों फैटी एसिड एस्टरिफाइड हो सकते हैं, सैचुरेटेड भी अनसैचुरेटेड भी. It depends upon from where this fats is obtained. If it is from animal, it is more with saturated fat. If it is from plant, it is going to be more with unsaturated fat. Main function of fats in our body, whether it is plants or animal, it is mainly to be used as reservoir of energy. Yes beta, it can be simultaneous. ठीक है? अगर इधर saturated है, इधर भी saturated है, this can be unsaturated. All can be unsaturated. All can be saturated. It can be in any combination. समझा आशीष? तो कुछ भी combination हो सकता है. But सिर्फ इतना याद रखो कि animals है तो ज़्यादा saturated होगा, plants है तो ज़्यादा unsaturated होगा, but main function to act as reservoir of energy for that particular organism. ठीक है? So this is the structure. इसमें now think, this much part of fatty acid, ये पूरा part, this part will be polar ki non-polar? Everyone agrees कि this will be polar? No आशीष, ये पार्ट पोलर होगा. क्यों? अरे इसमें ऑक्सीजन है ना, देखो कितना ऑक्सीजन है हर जगह पर. And I had told you, anything which has oxygen or nitrogen or phosphorus, it would be polar, water loving. Okay, but this part, can I write यहाँ पर इस तरीके से chain? If I represent it like this, this appears like a hydrocarbon chain. So this part of fats will be polar ki non-polar? Non-polar. तो ज्यादा बड़ा यूनिट क्या है? क्योंकि मैम ने डायग्राम में ये बड़ा दिखाया है, तो इस पोलर पार्ट मोर की non-polar? Non-polar, because this chain can be very long. So you can designate the simple symbol for fat as a round circle which indicates the head and a long tail which indicates the hydrocarbon chain. Being a fat, being a triglyceride, मुझे ऐसे कितनी चेन बनानी चाहिए? टेल कितनी? 3 टेल, because there are 3 fatty acids. Everyone clear with this first type of simple lipid, triglyceride or fats? Clear? They are, yes, Ikra, they will be largely insoluble in water, na, because major part of it is hydrophobic, the tail region. Head is very small, okay, which is water loving. Samjha sabhi ko? So simple lipids are those lipids which on hydrolysis will yield fatty acids and alcohol. Okay. Chalo. Next we were seeing about compound lipid. Compound lipid on hydrolysis. Ha beta, Ikra, I had given another extra example as wax. Wax is also a type of simple lipid, but it is a mono alcoholic fatty acid, which is a long chain saturated fatty acid with an alcohol, not glycerol, one OH group containing alcohol. Okay, that is another example of simple lipid. But nature mein most common simple lipid is triglyceride or fats, we say. Compound or conjugated lipid. One of the example we saw was phospholipid. Why we kept the name as phospholipid? Because this lipid on hydrolysis not only gives you alcohol, fatty acid, but also phosphorus, a functional group. So combination wise, we had seen, yes, phosphoric acid. It comprises of one molecule of glycerol plus two molecules of fatty acid. Why only two? Because one OH group of glycerol is used for esterification with phosphoric acid. So I can easily draw the structure of phospholipid, guys. ध्यान से देखो, हाँ, because हमेशा स्टूडेंट ये सब स्ट्रक्चर्स में कंफ्यूज होते हैं. चलो, टेल मी, what have I made here? ये कौन सा मॉलिक्यूल है? Glycerol. I have made glycerol. Now what have I made? What does this structure represent? Give a name to this molecule. It is not esterification. It is not fatty acid. Give the name. Yes, Aditi. It is a monoglyceride. Okay. Is this a phospholipid, Aditi? Is it a phospholipid? No. Abhi dekha humne. It is a simple lipid. Now what have I created? अब मैंने क्या बनाया, किस चीज का स्ट्रक्चर बनाया? I have made a diglyceride. This is not a phospholipid, but to make a phospholipid, now on this third OH, will I put a fatty acid here again? No. अगर इधर fatty acid डाल दूंगी तो ये क्या बन जाएगा? Triglyceride बन जाएगा, which is a simple lipid, but I have to make a phospholipid. तो यहाँ मुझको क्या डालना है? Phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid का फॉर्मूला देखो क्या है? H3PO4. Because phosphate group, phosphorus, it shows a valency of 5. तो phosphorus हम कैसे लिखते हैं? H3PO4, H double bond O, OH, OH, OH. ठीक है? तो rather than fatty acid, this has to be esterified. तो यहाँ पर भी एक ester bond बनेगा because of again loss of one water molecule. इसका OH और इसका H is gone. निकाल दो इसको. तो H2O is gone. तो can I say this oxygen is getting connected, esterified here? This oxygen is mutually shared. This and with phosphorus. तो वापस से एक ester bond बन गया. But यहाँ पर fatty acid नहीं आया. यहाँ पर phosphate group आया. That's why you will call this lipid as a phospholipid. Everyone clear with the structure of phospholipid? So how many ester bonds do you see here, guys? How many ester bond? Again, 3 ester bond. ठीक है? Now tell me, in comparison, ध्यान से सुनो, हाँ? In comparison to triglyceride, this will have a larger polar group कि smaller polar group? लार्जर। आशीष स्मॉलर कैसे? इसका टेल 3 से 2 हो गया ना अभी, तो इसका हाइड्रोफोबिक पार्ट कम हो गया, बट इसका हेड, इवन phosphorus and oxygen, this whole part will be the head, the polar. So this will have a larger polar and a smaller non-polar part. So when I have to express the size, the structure of phospholipid, I will represent this much part as the head. तो ये हेड बना दिया थोड़ा सा बड़ा, और कितनी टेल बनाओ? How many tails should I make? Only 2. Because how many fatty acids are attached to it? 2 fatty acids. Clear, everyone? This type of phospholipid is generally used to make our cell membrane. As I told you, triglyceride, fats का main function is reservoir. Compound lipid or phospholipid का main function is cell membrane. Now think and tell me, this particular fatty acid, since it is making cell membrane, now they are going to be saturated ki unsaturated? Structural components is made up of saturated fatty acid ki unsaturated? Unsaturated. Not both. Athar, ab both nahi. When you say triglyceride, then it can be both. It can be saturated, it can be unsaturated. But when it is phospholipid, now it can be only unsaturated fatty acid, whether making plasma membrane, nuclear membrane, or any other membrane of the cell. Okay? Chalo. So yahan par, this way, suppose if I now make, I represent this as the plasma membrane of the cell. ठीक है? हमको सिर्फ एक लिपिड लेयर से काम क्यों नहीं चलेगा? सपोज दिस मच पार्ट आई एम ट्राइंग टू मैग्नीफाई, यहां पर भी वाटर बाहर है, अंदर भी वाटर है, तो तुमको हेड बाहर की तरफ भी फेस करने के लिए चाहिए, तो इसका टेल अंदर की तरफ होगा, which will repel the water from inside. So there has to be a head facing this side also. So structure of cell membrane is not one layer of lipid. It will be a bilayer of lipid molecules. Clear? Phospholipid. समझा सभी को structure of phospholipid? NCERT has given one example of a type of phospholipid. ठीक है? Example of a type of phospholipid. They have drawn the structure of lecithin. Okay? Lecithin is a phospholipid which is present in the alveoli. Where do we have alveoli? In which organ of our body we have alveoli? Lungs. Very correct, guys. Alveoli of lungs. See, lungs are already a balloon-like organ, है ना? जैसे balloon को तुम inflate करते हो, deflate करते हो, so that air can be filled, it can be emptied. To increase the surface area of our lungs, so that there is better exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, the alveoli are small balloon-like structure present inside lungs. ठीक है? So ये alveoli भी continuously inflate और deflate होता रहता है. Now सोचो, when you use a artificial balloon, ठीक है? एक balloon में बार-बार inflate करो, deflate करो, inflate करो, deflate करो. What will eventually happen to the membrane of the balloon? It loses its elasticity. Very correct, Athar. उसकी elasticity खत्म हो जाएगी. एक ऐसा टाइम आएगा जब बलून इन्फ्लेट नहीं कर पाओगे तुम उसको, मतलब कितना भी हवा भरो, it will not stretch only, because we say that it has collapsed. The wall of balloon has collapsed. Imagine, हम लोग लाइफ लॉन्ग ऐसा करते रहते हैं हमारे बलून के साथ, हमारे लंग्स के साथ. अगर हमारा लंग्स कोलैप्स हो जाए, can the animal survive? No. तो हमको हमारे लंग्स को, इनफैक्ट हमारे एल्विलाई को कैसा बनाना चाहिए? कोलैप्सिबल की नॉन कोलैप्सिबल? नॉन कोलैप्सिबल. एंड नेचर हैज टू मेक दीज एल्वियोलाई नॉन कोलैप्सिबल so that it retains its elasticity lifelong. Nature has put a special type of phospholipid to make the cell membrane of alveoli, that is lecithin. We refer lecithin act as a surfactant. क्यों नाम दिया सरफेक्टेंट? बिकॉज इट इज मेंटेनिंग द सरफेस इंटीग्रिटी ऑफ alveoli. जिस दिन ये कोलैप्स हो गया, can we say that the person will stop to breathe? Right? And there is multiple disease in which the lungs can be collapsing at a much faster rate. Okay? Especially people, किसको ये danger ज्यादा है? People who are smokers or who are non-smokers? Asthma नहीं, asthma is something else only beta. Smokers. Okay? So smokers will be always at a risk कि जितना स्मोक करोगे धीरे 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 तुम्हारा लंग उतना जल्दी जल्दी कोलैप्स होता जाएगा. We will study about this disease. We refer that as emphysema. Otherwise, a normal healthy person will have a non-collapsible lung because of the presence of a special phospholipid in it called as lecithin. हमने एक वर्ड देखा था, लेक्टिन. याद है किसी को? We had seen this word lectin also. नहीं, मिल्क में कहाँ देखा था? थर ढूंढ के बताओ. चलो अपनी टेक्स्ट बुक खोलो और मुझे ढूंढ करके बताओ ये टर्म लेक्टिन हमने कहाँ देखा था. ओपन. देखो तुमने कितना एनसीईआरटी पढ़ा है and how much carefully you see the video links or the Zoom session also. I have multiple times told you this. ढूंढो एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक में और मुझको बताओ वेयर इज दिस वर्ड रिटन, लेक्टिन. कृष्णा, मेटाबॉलिज्म, बी प्रिसाइज बेटा. Very correct, Aditya. Concavalin A. Ikra, very correct. Lectin is a type of secondary metabolite. So please, whenever you see the question, see it carefully, the spelling. Lecithin. Lecithin being a phospholipid is a primary metabolite. Lectin being it's not a phospholipid, it's a special type of protein showing affinity towards carbohydrate. It's a secondary metabolite. So हमारी बॉडी में क्या है? लेक्टिन है, लेसिथिन है. What do we have? What do we have? We only have lecithin. Being an animal, हमारे पास लेक्टिन कभी नहीं होगा. Lectin is produced only by plants, you can say, and certain fungi. So is this structure of lecithin? क्या ये लेसिथिन का स्ट्रक्चर है? नहीं. लेसिथिन में एक और एक नाइट्रोजन कंटेनिंग कंपाउंड भी अटैच्ड है टू द phosphate group. Again, open NCERT. They have drawn the structure of lecithin. Come to page number 145. देखो, उन्होंने पामेटिक एसिड का स्ट्रक्चर दिया है, ग्लिसरॉल का स्ट्रक्चर दिया है, ट्राइग्लिसराइड का स्ट्रक्चर दिया है. यहाँ पर देखो लेसिथिन का स्ट्रक्चर दिया है. समझा? लेसिथिन में फॉस्फोलिपिड में क्या फर्क है? लेसिथिन इज अ टाइप ऑफ फॉस्फोलिपिड. तो यहाँ पर ये वाला जो OH ग्रुप है वहां उन्होंने कोलिन अटैच किया है. CH2 नाइट्रोजन एंड 3 times CH3. सिर्फ एक करेक्शन करना है इसमें डायग्राम में. नाइट्रोजन हैज अ वैलेंसी ऑफ 3, यू नो, बट यहाँ पर 4 बॉन्ड बनाए तो इसको पॉजिटिव चार्ज. प्लीज मेक दैट करेक्शन इन द डायग्राम. सो इवन दिस कंपाउंड सिंस इट इज नाइट्रोजन कंटेनिंग, तो ये वाला पार्ट भी पोलर होगा. सो प्लीज रिमेंबर द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ lecithin, a special type of phospholipid which is present in our lungs to make them non-collapsible. So this extra polar group attached to the phospholipid is nitrogen containing choline. Okay, so one of the example of compound lipid I have given you is phospholipid like lecithin. I must have given you one more type of phospholipid very commonly seen in brain. Very correct, Ikra, Sakshi. It is cephalin. नाम ही देखो क्यों रखा cephalin. cephala. Cephala means head, and the main organ present in our head is brain. So to make the cell membrane of neurons, nerve cell, the lipid that is involved is cephalin. Like that, there are sphingolipids, gangliolipids, all cerebrosides. Means very complex type of lipids are associated with our brain. समझा सभी को? Is everyone clear with compound lipid or conjugated lipid? With the examples also. Most common example, phospholipid. Phospholipid present in lung is lecithin. There are very complex type of phospholipid present in our brain like cephalin, sphingosides, cerebrosides. समझा? So these are the two types of lipid. इन्हीं lipids का intermediate, इनका derivative, we refer them as derived lipids. So more correctly, ये जो मोनोग्लिसराइड और डाइग्लिसराइड्स को हमने लिखा है ना यहाँ, they can also be considered as derived lipids because when triglycerides are broken down, one of the intermediate, अगर उसमें से एक फैटी एसिड निकाल दो तो डाइग्लिसराइड रह जाएगा, दो फैटी एसिड निकाल दो तो मोनोग्लिसराइड रह जाएगा. So from triglyceride, the derived lipid obtained is monoglyceride or diglyceride. The other type example of derived lipid, the most common example of derived lipid is sterol. Derived lipid का example is, one of the most common example of derived lipid is sterol. क्यों नाम रखा sterol? We are ending with OL. Means here the functional group is OH, not COOH. Ma'am, because they have polar part, more polar part, therefore they are major. Ikra, because in lecithin the polar part has been increased in size, so it acts as a better structural component to maintain the cellular integrity. That is what we want in alveoli. We don't want the plasma membrane, the cell membrane to collapse. तो जितना ज़्यादा उसका polarity होगा, उतना ज़्यादा efficiently वो काम करेगा. समझा बेटा? तो वैसा ही हमने न्यूरल टिश्यू में भी देखा, and that phospholipid is cerebrosides, cephalin, sphingosides, gangliolipids, multiple things. Okay. The third type of lipid, derived lipid, one of the example is sterol. Sterol can be found in plants, sterol can be found in animals. But किसमें ज़्यादा? Where do we commonly have sterol? Plants में कि animals में? Animals में. Plants में it is very very rare only, you can say. Only certain plants can have, like yam plant. Okay, they can have ergosterol. Very correct. यहाँ पर animals में it is very common. All animals who have liver, liver में हमारे कोलेस्ट्रॉल बनता है, एक स्टेरॉल बनता है जिसको हम नाम देते हैं कोलेस्टेरॉल. क्यों नाम रखा कोलेस्टेरॉल? Because the juice which is made in liver, हम लोग digestive system में देखेंगे, the juice secreted by liver, what do you call that as? Bile. Okay, so one of the component of bile, bile का दूसरा नाम खोल भी बोल सकते हो, so you refer that component as cholesterol. तो अगर नेचर ने लिवर को सिखाया है कि तुम कोलेस्ट्रॉल बनाओ, किससे कोलेस्ट्रॉल बनाओ? जो भी तुम अपने डाइट में फैट्स लेते हो, लिपिड्स लेते हो, excess of that gets converted into cholesterol. If you see the structure of cholesterol, it is mentioned in NCERT. Even I had also drawn. It comprises of 4 interlocked ring, which we refer as phenanthrene ring, with a OH group attached to 3rd carbon and a long hydrocarbon chain, aliphatic chain attached to the 17th or 19th carbon. वो अगर स्ट्रक्चर याद रख सकते हो तो रखो, अदरवाइज देख करके पता चलना चाहिए कि ये कोलेस्ट्रॉल का ही स्ट्रक्चर है. ठीक है? So if our liver knows the mechanism to make cholesterol, we require cholesterol. Cholesterol की हमको जरूरत है. याद रखो, जैसे ही हम सुनते हैं ना कोलेस्ट्रॉल, everyone is scared कि कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं चाहिए, कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं चाहिए बॉडी में. नहीं, that is a wrong. It's a misconception. We require cholesterol. That's why our liver knows the mechanism of making cholesterol. I had given you certain functions of cholesterol. Why we require cholesterol? क्या बताया था? कोलेस्ट्रॉल से हम बाइल सॉल्ट्स बनाते हैं, which is essential for emulsification of fats. कोलेस्ट्रॉल से हम विटामिन डी का प्रिकर्सर बनाते हैं. See, you must have studied one of the cheapest source of vitamin D is sunlight. Okay, this statement is actually wrong. Sunlight में कोई vitamin D नहीं होती है. Sunlight just act as a catalyst. Here is very correct, Kaina. Our body makes vitamin D, but the pre-form of vitamin D, prior form. The moment it gets deposited underneath our skin and the skin is exposed to sunlight, it gets converted to vitamin D. And vitamin D, calciferol, which is very important. Okay? Chalo. So a person who is suffering from deficiency, severe deficiency of cholesterol, will suffer from deficiency of vitamin D, and a person suffering from deficiency of vitamin D will always have scarcity of calcium, and we know how important calcium is for our body. So third use of cholesterol, it is making steroidal hormones. Like males में testosterone, females में estrogen and progesterone. So please remember guys, cholesterol is not bad. We need cholesterol. Only thing, excess of cholesterol is bad. Pratham, what you are trying to communicate, beta? हाँ. So, क्या बोल रही थी मैं? हाँ. Excess of cholesterol is very bad because excess of it gets, attached to the inner wall of our blood vessel, and if it is associated with blood vessels like coronary artery, carotid artery, then it will lead to very much, very harmful disorders, you can say. Like अगर heart की artery में लग गया, तो we refer that condition as CAD, coronary artery disorder. It's a type of atherosclerosis, which eventually can lead to heart attack also. How will we come to know that the cholesterol level is increased? Regular blood checkup can tell you. Okay. Gallstones भी मैम कोलेस्ट्रॉल एक्सेस होने से ही होता है. काइना, gallstone is a problem not associated with heart or blood stone. It is a problem associated with our gallbladder. हाँ, वो टाइम पर भी कोलेस्ट्रॉल ऑटोमेटिकली हाई होता है स्टोन्स में. क्यों? बट वो इस वजह से नहीं है बेटा. That is something because of some defect in gallbladder only, which is causing over concentration. They have to concentrate the bile, and sometime when they are unable to do it properly, it becomes crystallized. Ma'am, can you see on which carbon 2CH3 group is present in cholesterol? 1 minute, huh? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. On carbon number 17, the long aliphatic chain is present. And on carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I suppose 13, the CH3 group is present. Okay, Hinanshu? Chalo. What is lipid profile? Athar, it is a blood test where we are trying to detect the presence of different types of lipid in our blood. Cholesterol lipid कितना है, cholesterol level कितना है, triglyceride level कितना है, HDL level, LDL level. So all the type of lipids level in our blood, we refer that as lipid profile. Clear? So these are the 3 different types of lipid. Simple lipid, compound lipid, derived lipid. हर एक का अपना अपना अलग function होता है. So with this, I can say we are done with the second biomolecule, lipids also. Can we now at least do with the introductory part of proteins? Any doubt up till here now? Chylomicrons, Ikra, one of the type of lipid is lipoproteins. Derived lipid ka hi ek aur ek example is lipoprotein. See this combination. It's a combination of lipid plus protein. ठीक है? तो one of the example of that is LDL, low density lipoprotein like chylomicrons. We will study about them when we do digestion. Sana, you are asking me a question which you should be asking the Prime Minister of India. Okay, how can I decide, beta? Ma'am, is the physical classes going to start from January? If you ask me to make a guess, will it begin? No, it will not. भूल जाओ कि ये साल, ये एकेडमिक ईयर हम लोग फिजिकली मिलेंगे ही मिलेंगे. Probably by March, April, that is my calculation, my judgment. You know कि अप्रैल में से शायद गवर्नमेंट अलाउ कर दे कॉलेजेस को काम करने के लिए. ठीक है, चलो. Today's class is till 12:15. Why you are asking this? Nushra, what about college portion? Your college lectures have not yet started, guys. English ka lecture, your psychology ka lecture. It's not yet started. Don't worry, those chapters are very, very less, so don't take stress of that. अभी के लिए सिर्फ इतने में खुश रहो, ठीक है? Second list is yet remaining ना, तो officially college have not been, मतलब government ने अभी तक allow ही नहीं किया है college को शुरू होने के लिए. Admissions are still going on. Yes, that's why we can't start with college lectures. Okay, chalo. So let us begin with the third biomolecule. That is proteins. Okay, proteins, organic, inorganic. Yes, organic. Micromolecule ki macromolecule. Macromolecule, because they are polymers. They are polymers of proteins, are polymers of amino acids. How many amino acids did I tell you exist in nature? Saish, pehle questions sun le beta. How many amino acids exist in nature? Everyone gave it wrong. Only Aditi has given me correct. Sanchita, Athar, Himangi. मैंने पूछा how many amino acid exist in nature? There are more than 300 amino acid exist in nature. अगर मैंने ये पूछा होता how many amino acids are used to make protein, now your answer would be 20. Are you getting it? So please be very clear. There are so many amino acids available, but while making protein, we are using only these 20 amino acids. And that's why I told you the trick to remember the names and structures of few of these 20 amino acids. हमको 300 amino acids के नाम याद नहीं रखने हैं, but ये जो 20 amino acid है, इन सब के नाम हमको याद रखने पड़ेंगे, ठीक है? So proteins are macromolecules. They are polymers of amino acid. And this amino acid with 20 amino acid, think and tell me, how many types of proteins can be formed from these 20 amino acid? How many varieties of proteins are possible using these 20 amino acid? Fixed variety ki infinite varieties? Infinite varieties. Okay, मतलब कितने भी variety of proteins तुम बना सकते हो, because proteins is a chain of amino acid. इस chain में 50 amino acid भी हो सकते हैं, 50,000 amino acids भी हो सकते हैं, right? There is no fixed number. अगर पूरी chain में एक amino acid को भी change कर दिया ना तुमने, पूरा का पूरा protein change होता है. तो can I say proteins as homopolymers of amino acid कि heteropolymers of amino acid? What is correct? Heteropolymers. Proteins are never homopolymer. Means एक ही amino acid का chain नहीं है. Like if I say starch. Remember guys, starch is a polysaccharide. Starch was a homopolysaccharide कि heteropolysaccharide? Homo. हमने स्टार्च को होमोपॉलीसैकेराइड देखा था, मतलब ग्लूकोज 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 ग्लूकोज, चेन ऑफ ग्लूकोज. वन ऑफ द अमीनो एसिड, सपोज मैंने बोला सिंपलेस्ट अमीनो एसिड, एग्जांपल ग्लाइसिन. Will I ever have a protein with chain of only glycine? Glycine ही 100 times है, 200 times है? Never. That's why I have written here, proteins are always heteropolymers of amino acid. अगर chain में एक amino acid भी change हो जाता है, if you have two chains of amino acid, every amino acid is same, but कोई एक amino acid भी अलग है, whole protein is different. तो can I say nature में maximum diversity, वैरायटी अगर कोई बायोमोलिक्यूल दिखाता है तो दैट इज प्रोटीन. सो इफ प्रोटीन्स आर सो डाइवर्स, दे आर स्ट्रक्चरली सो डिफरेंट, कैन आई से दे आर वेरी मच फंक्शनली डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर. So proteins are behaving in many role, like carbohydrates और lipids को अभी तक हमने दो जगह पर ही यूज किया. Either they are used as storage or they are used as structural component. Protein, beside getting stored, beside used as structural component, they make a variety of functional role. They work as enzyme, they work as receptor, they work as hormones, they work as contractile protein. Means the list is endless. Why? Because proteins are of so diverse variety. And हमारी body में किस cell में कब कौन सा protein बनेगा, this is the information we have inherited from our parents. The chromosomes that we have got from them is made up of DNA, and the DNA has the codes, the coded language, the genes, very correct, which holds the information कि कौन सा amino acid first होगा, उसके पीछे कौन सा amino acid आएगा, third कौन सा होगा, fourth कौन सा होगा, like that. तो अगर हमारा DNA change होता है, okay, any random change in our DNA, can the functioning of the cell be disturbed, guys? Will cell lose its metabolic activity? Yes. Any random change in DNA, what do you call that as? ये fault को हम नाम क्या देते हैं? Mutation. Okay. So mutation अगर हुआ तो सेल का डीएनए डिस्टर्ब हो गया, डीएनए डिस्टर्ब हो गया तो अमीनो एसिड की सीक्वेंस चेंज होगी, अमीनो एसिड की सीक्वेंस चेंज हो गई तो प्रोटीन्स डिफेक्टिव हो गए, प्रोटीन्स डिफेक्टिव हो गए, स्ट्रक्चर चेंज हो गया, स्ट्रक्चर चेंज हो गया, फंक्शन चेंज हो गया, फंक्शन चेंज हो गया, द सेलुलर मेटाबॉलिज्म विल स्लोली एंड. Are you getting it? So mutations are majorly very much deteriorating or responsible for malfunction of the cell. Clear? हाँ, अथर ये म्यूटेशन ना एवोल्यूशन के लिए भी बहुत जरूरी है एट द सेम टाइम, बिकॉज अगर म्यूटेशन नहीं होता तो डीएनए इवॉल्व या डीएनए चेंज कैसे होता. बट एक बार एक ऑर्गेनिज्म बन गया, एक स्टेबल स्पीशीज बन गई, उसमें अगर म्यूटेशन हुआ तो सेल्स के इसके लिए वो खराब होगा. Okay, so here when we study about proteins, they are heteropolymers of amino acid. So before studying about protein, I need to study about amino acid कि ये क्या चीज है. Okay, why we have kept the name amino acid? Acid because it has COH group, amino because it has NH2 group. Amino acids are substituted methane. Substituted methane. What is the formula of methane, guys? CH4. Okay. So when I say substituted methane, see this. Like this. Okay. CH4. तो substituted methane. एक जगह पर तो COH होना चाहिए, दूसरा NH2 होना चाहिए, तो ये अमाइनो ग्रुप हो गया, ये एसिड ग्रुप हो गया. One is hydrogen. So if I want to create variety of amino acids, see every amino acid, this part would be same. What keeps on changing from amino acid to amino acid is the R group. Okay, it can be hydrogen, it can be CH3, it can be another OH group or a hydrocarbon chain, anything it can be. So variety, ध्यान से सुनो हाँ, diversity or variety of amino acid is because of the different R group. Otherwise every amino acid will have this thing as same only. But if I ask you, what is the reason of diversity of protein? Why proteins are of so many million variety of type? Is it because of the R group of amino acid? Diversity of protein is due to what? The sequence of amino acid, कि amino acid को तुमने किस sequence में arrange किया है, and that arrangement is determined by who is responsible for the arrangement of amino acid to make proteins. अभी बताया ना मैंने. No, Yasha, not RNA, beta. Our genes, okay, our DNA. Yasha, RNA is an intermediate, beta. DNA gives the information to RNA, and then RNA will decode it and will be responsible to make the protein. But if I ask you who is controlling it, who is responsible, then your answer would be always your genes, the genetic material. And 99.99% organism, their genetic material is made up of DNA ki RNA. किसका बना है यशा? DNA का. So you will give more credit to DNA. Okay, beta. So amino acids, I repeat again, they are substituted methane. Every amino acid has this particular thing as same. R group keep on changing. This particular part of amino acid is polar ki non-polar. ये वाला part polar, because this is nitrogen containing, this is oxygen containing, so this is polar. This can be polar or non-polar depending upon what functional group is present on R. Okay? So majorly amino acid, majorly they are polar ki non-polar, they are water loving ki water hating. Majority of amino acids are polar, they are largely water soluble. The variety of amino acid to amino acid, it depends upon what R group. Can I call this carbon, ये जो attached है यहाँ पर, can I use the symbol alpha for it? Alpha means chiral carbon, or I can say it is asymmetric carbon. Is this carbon shown in this figure asymmetric? Yes, because चार अलग-अलग functional group attached है यहाँ पर. Are you getting it? So that means amino acids also show optical activity, because whenever a biomolecules have a chiral carbon, it becomes optically active, right? And amino acids largely deflect that optical light, right ki left. Left side means amino acids are largely levo-rotatory, with an exception. There is only one amino acid which is optically inactive. Very correct, Aditi. Glycine. Except glycine. Kyun beta? Aditi, can you tell me why glycine is optically inactive? It is simplest, हाँ beta, but why it is simplest? Because इसका R group is hydrogen. तो दो hydrogen है, so these two functional groups are same. So if I draw amino acid का structure like this, you can easily guess this is the most simplest amino acid. इससे ज़्यादा कोई simple तो possible ही नहीं है. That is glycine. समझा सभी को? So glycine में R group is represented by H. If I convert that to CH2, sorry, CH3, I'm so sorry. If I put CH3 group, now which amino acid this will be? Alanine. Very correct, okay. If I write over here CH2OH, now this becomes serine. Very correct. If I write CH2 but a phenyl group attached to it, a benzene ring attached to it. I had drawn structure of few amino acid to remember. Phenylalanine. Very correct, guys. Okay. अपनी एनसीईआरटी ने 3 ही अमीनो एसिड के स्ट्रक्चर दिए हैं. एटलीस्ट वो 3 अमीनो एसिड याद करो. ओपन एनसीईआरटी. Come to page number 145. They have just given the structure of glycine, serine, and alanine. याद रहेगा तीनों का स्ट्रक्चर. Very simple. But I had given you structure of 4 more amino acid. Phenylalanine with a phenyl group attached to the alanine, aspartic acid, glutamic acid, and lysine. Aspartic acid, 4 carbon containing with 2 COH group, 5 carbon containing with 2 COH group is glutamic acid, 6 carbon containing with 2 NH2 group is lysine. याद है किसी को? हाँ? Structure of few amino acid. So though I have given you 7, when you do that in chemistry, na, you have to remember structure of all 20 amino acid. I suppose in chemistry का NCERT 12th में 20 के 20 amino acid का structure बनाया है. तुमको कम से कम फॉर बायोलॉजी कितने का स्ट्रक्चर पता होना चाहिए? 3 का स्ट्रक्चर पता होना चाहिए, ग्लाइसिन का, सीरीन का और एलानाइन का. क्लियर? सो we have seen 20 amino acids which are important to make proteins. We were discussing about certain properties of amino acid. First property we have seen, they are substituted methane, they have a large polar group. Non-polar group depends upon whether the R group is polar or non-polar. They are levorotatory because of presence of chiral carbon, except glycine. Amino acids are also amphoteric in nature. मतलब क्या? This word in chemistry you must have come across. Amino acids are amphoteric in nature. Means because of this basic and acidic group, they can react with base and acid at the same time. This base can react with acid, this acid can react with base, and hence they are amphoteric in nature. So, depending upon the pH of the solution, okay, they exist in different form. Come to page number 144. NCERT kholo. Come to page number 144. You see the 3 states in which amino acids are existing. यहाँ पर okay. So if you put it in acid, it becomes positively charged. Put them in base, it gets negatively charged. But it is neutral in a solution with pH somewhere around 7.3, 7.4. We consider that as the isoelectric pH. They are interconvertible. इस form से वो change हो सकता है. But most of the amino acid at a pH of 7.3, 7.4 exist in this form. Means at the same time it is positive as well as negatively charged. What is this form of amino acid called? Zwitter ionic form of amino acid, which makes them chemically react at the same time with acid as well as base. And this property of amino acid we refer it as amphoteric property of amino acid. Okay, I'm going to stop here for the day because मेरा वापस से एक दूसरा lecture है. You people, I don't know whether you have a lecture or not. Next time you remind me. I suppose वापस से मेरा lecture कब है? When do again I have a lecture on Thursday, I suppose? When do again I have a lecture? Thursday. So on Thursday, we will continue. Remind me, ma'am, you have to start from types of amino acid. Okay. So I am not asking you to see the next link, but in the 4th link, is proteins completed? No. If I have not completed proteins in the 4th link, please see the 5th link also. तो जहां तक प्रोटीन्स है वहां तक देख करके आओ. डोंट स्टार्ट विथ न्यूक्लिक एसिड, डीएनए एंड आरएनए मत देखना. Am I clear? So see the 5th link till the part where we are discussing about proteins. So on Thursday when we meet, we will continue. We will finish proteins. I will give you the assignment of biomolecules. We will solve questions from them. Is everyone clear? Everyone is aware what we are supposed to do on Thursday? Chalo. So let's meet on Thursday. It is 19th then, Hinanshu. Okay? Whatever I have said in the link, that will be correct. Chalo. Take care, everyone. Bye. I have mentioned, Ashish, next lecture ke liye kya? See the protein part. We will discuss that only, and we will discuss the question based on it. Okay? Yes, everyone have a nice day. Take care. Bye.